So ensure that in your reactions, you've read the body of the headline, you have all the details, and you're speaking only to facts as contained therein. We're going to go through the following platforms this morning. I have The Guardian, The Nigerian Tribune, This Day, The Sun, and The Vanguard.
Hot and fresh off the press, these are the front pages.
We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Go onto the platforms right now to catch the show live and be a part of it in real time as well. Let's get things started with The Guardian right here. Pricing weak tourism infrastructure threatening $2 billion dirty December target. Ikeja electric protests as FCCPC seals office over defiance of NEC order. Poor network, INEC's toughest challenge in iRev upload, says Amupitan. Dangote launches 1 trillion naira education fund to support 1.3 million students. Budget turmoil deepens as Tinubu prepares 2026 estimates ahead of MTEF approval. Sanwo-Olu reaffirms Lagos State government's commitment to protection of lives, property. EFCC detains Ngige over financial malfeasance to be arraigned today. Institute urges Nigerians to turn risks into opportunities. ADC vows to unseat Tinubu in 2027. All these and more on The Guardian today. Moving on now to the Nigerian Tribune. Nigeria's $1 trillion economy goal depends on digital skills, innovation, human capital, as according to the President, Tinubu. Bayelsa Deputy Governor dies after collapsing in office. Nigeria only invests 0.2% of GDP on research. Okay, Bukola. Why lawmakers must take a second look at excise bill. Reps probe NNPC pension fund issue 3-month ultimatum for payment of retirees. EFCC to arraign Chris Ngige on Friday. Worry local government budget 17 billion naira for 2026 fiscal year. Political class sabotaging Nigeria's future, Emir Sanusi. We are not aware of alleged plans by Governor Bala to join PRP, IPAC. All this and more on Nigerian Tribune. Moving on now to This Day. In historic move, federal government unveils Nigeria's gas trading payment system. Remi Tinubu, cut my husband some slack. We are working hard to keep Nigeria safe. Sanwo-Olu reaffirms administration's commitment to protect lives and property. 77% of Nigerian bankers experienced workplace stress in 2025, says WRI report. Federal government partners Imo government to launch Southeast LPG penetration program in Owerri. Citing long-term opportunities, PZ Kosan stops plan to sell its units in Nigeria. Others. Presidential CNG initiative inaugurates 40 electric-powered vehicles. NCC blocks 7 piracy sites, calls for stronger digital safeguards in Nollywood. All this and more on this day. Moving on now to The Sun. Reps seek 50% reduction in aviation charges. Nigeria, Niger agree on border redemarcation security coordination. Itodo to procure drones to fight insecurity. Tinubu transmits 2026-2028 fiscal framework to NAS. Edo South reps reject ceding Bini land for creation of Toru Bear State. Tears in Bayelsa as deputy governor slumps in office, dies. APC stakeholder faults suspension of Lafayette chairman, says action politically motivated. Why I will keep dancing, Governor Adeleke. Mischievous falsehood, Bauchi governor's aide dismisses PRP defection rumors. All this and more on The Sun. And our final stop this morning is the Vanguard. U.S. seizes Nigerian-owned supertanker over alleged crude theft. Our church attack. We saw hell. Over 40 of my members died, priest tells court. 22-year-old arrested with friends for staging self-kidnap, collects 1.5 million naira ransom. PDP admits party error, not pressure, cost us Adeleke. Court quashes bid by sacked Osun APC chairman to access frozen council funds. Cross River will be major force in Nigeria's emerging blue economy. O2. I made you governor. Senator Marafa mocks Matawale. Vote buy-in. Why we have not charged those arrested in Anambra to court. INEC. 2027. Fubara drums support for Tinubu's re-election. Nigerian leaders treat public office as family business. All this and more on the Vanguard today. Time to get to your reactions right now, and you can use these numbers to get through. For WhatsApp, voice notes, you can send it to 080-9993-0137. You can call that number as well, or call these numbers 0700 951 0000 and 080 9597 4869. Please, once you get through on the phone line, move away from your device, give your name, your location, and go straight to sharing your thoughts. Gabro in Lube says INEC blames glitches on poor network, anchor strategy to justify potential electoral results manipulation in 2027. Bayelsa Deputy Governor's death, may his soul rest in peace. People should take their health as priority. Regular checkups would help. Do your best to stay alive and leave the rest to God. My condolences to the family and the good people of the state is what Moazu John Lasisi in Jigo Briary shares this morning.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this. It begins with a whistle.
Audio Jungle.
So much for staying tuned. Please, once you get through on the phone lines, move away from your device, give your name, your location, and kindly go straight to the thoughts that you have to share with us this morning. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. This happy Friday.
Happy Friday. What's your
Thank
name?
God it's another Friday. The year is running down. My name is Aki. I'm calling from Nasarawa.
Go ahead, sir.
We should always be calming down. The air fear, the challenge, there's nothing government can do because it's entirely a private sector driven industry. The only way out is for us to avoid this desperation to travel for Christmas. If you don't travel for a Christmas, you will need to travel for as many Christmas as possible.
But Aki, you know that people have been away from their family for a while now, and the Christmas holiday is a good time for them to reunite and be able to spend some family time together. No?
God bless you, my brother. I used to tell people, if you say somebody is getting married in Ibadan and you want to be there by fire, by force, what if you are in UK? Let me tell you, there's something you can control. You can control as a human being. In course, if there's something you control, there's nothing you cannot control. For example, if somebody is sick, there's something you cannot do. You have to take that person to hospital.
Yes.
So that he can get well. But when you are hale and healthy and you need to go to Ibadan for Jamboree, you can afford it and postpone it another time. See, it's describable for airline. When you get to airport, your flight will be delayed. So in airport for 5 hours.
Oh wow.
The flight will be. Who pay you for those stress? So for me, I've learned in life that what you cannot do today, I have the opportunity to do tomorrow. Just leave it, allow it to be. Then my second point is issue of Keja Electric. You see, some of these operators are taking Nigeria for granted. The AEDC is highly notorious for dealing with Nigerian customers. These people they will not give you transformer, they will not give you cable, they will not give you pole. And when community gather 40 million naira to put this infrastructure, these people will still come back to want to collect money from the same Nigeria.
All right.
It is not fair. We should fear God.
All right.
So they should sit up and do what they're supposed to do.
Thank you very much, Aki. Good morning. Welcome.
Itodo, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is Mr. Isaac calling from Niger State.
Go ahead, Isaac.
Itodo, look at what they said, what that happened to our church. My brother, every day when I wake up, that is why for long I've not been calling. Every day when I wake up with tears. What is happening in the country? Killing, kidnapping. Who do us all this kind of thing? that Nigeria will not be free. The poor people are not be free. Killing poor people, suffering poor people. The rich are becoming richer, and the poor people have become poorest, and they be killing Nigeria. What our presidents are doing, what our senators are doing, what they're after is 2027. Please, Itodo.
Yes, sir.
Which way? Which way? Some of us say, which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? We have everything that we can take care of ourselves. But some people are sitting there. Look at what Sudan or Sokoto said. They have taken Nigeria, their family things.
Well, that was by the Emir of Kano, referring to what politicians, how they treat Nigeria as their personal business.
Thank you, my brother. Like, look at, we are suffering. Look at the time you wake up now to anchor this program. Go to Dubai, you will see their people are sleeping. They have workers, they are taking care of their people, and they are living fine. Look at Ghana. This thing is not happening in Ghana. Look at what they call this place, the Cotonou. All these things are happening. Nigeria are not poor. Where are we suffering? Where are we killing ourselves? Where are we suffering ourselves?
All right.
Itodo, bye-bye. I'm crying.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Isaac, for sharing your thoughts and hanging there. Good morning. Welcome.
Don't cry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank God it's Friday, Mrs. Someza calling.
Please go ahead.
I watched the screening yesterday of our would-be ambassadors.
We'll get to that on the lead. Let's not preempt. Let's wait until the lead. We'll talk about that.
Be
right.
calming down.
I'm
calming
calm.
down. Be calming down. What? Are we in the same spirit? You take about you. Come and answer a question. I know off my mic. I respect a lot.
Yeah.
On the issue of the deputy governor of Bayelsa State, he was in the office, he slumped, and today you are telling us that he passed. May he so rest in peace. My heart goes to the great people of Bayelsa. I just want to use this to talk to men. This is not to say he did not take care of himself, but generally, I observed, and I've been saying it, that from my observation, some men, if not most, don't really have time to take care of self. They do the running around for wife, for children, relation, and everybody except them. Please, if you are abroad and something like this happens, they want to do autopsy to check what actually happened. But here in Nigeria, we believe that God gave it, He take it away. In everything, we should give thanks to God. Yes, there are things we can prevent. You see BP, you see sugar. These are the minor ones I will talk about. Please make it a duty that you always check. And if you are tired, relax. This money you are looking for. Actually, men, what do you even use this money for? How do you relax? How do you get motivation apart from work? Please. I'm not saying women just have way of living longer in this country. If you go for gathering, they say widow stand up, you see the number. Widow stand up, you see the number. You can't compare. I beg you, we love you. All we love you. Even the ones that have problem with us, we love you. Take it easy on yourself. Thank you, dear.
Thank you. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Deacon Itodo.
Good morning, sir.
My name is Ameka, and I'm in Guarepa.
Go ahead.
I'm a son of Senator, the deputy governor of Bayelsa State. May so rest in peace.
Emeka, I can hear that feedback. Please move away from that device.
Okay, let me move away.
Thank you.
So what I'm saying is that just like what Ms. Soma said, that I should take this, but I don't know the conflicting information coming out from that. He was in a meeting with some town, and they were discussing, and he was heightened, because of some issues, and then he slumped. So, but whatever the case, he's gone. I just pray that God will give the immediate family and people of Bayelsa the fortitude to bear the loss. And for the I've told myself that I have to stay. I just call my parents and my siblings, and if I have anything else, I will not. I can't travel by road, and I cannot pay 370,000 just from here to Enugu. And then I don't understand. 370,000, 350,000, and it is worse it is worse. It's not only the air. Even from next week now, go to pass. Something that you pay 20,000 to travel from here to Enugu, you pay 20, you pay 22. Go there. If you pay 40,000, you are lucky. If you get any this thing from next week, if you get any this thing from here to Enugu, 30, 35,000 of you are lucky. I'm telling you, I don't know why it is we that is causing all these things. Even the flights. I don't understand. This is greed. This is greed. I'm telling you. People can no longer travel. They know that people cannot travel. People are free to travel by road. So they increase the fare because some must travel. Some have engagement. Some have traditional marriages. Some have all this. So they increase it. And because they say government cannot intervene. Yes, government cannot fix prices for private businesses. This is true. That's why they're doing this. Nigerians, please help Nigerians.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Emeka, for sharing your thoughts. 6:37 a.m. Right, various concerns as to how Nigerians will be spending the Yuletide, and if they'll be able to travel to visit with family and friends, or they'll have to, decide on a later date. I mean, the air travel seems to be the safest option right now. The roads raise a lot of concerns as to their poor states in some part of the country, as well as the security situation, with people opting to fly as opposed to going by road. So all of these concerns come up. What's the government's plan to ensure that Nigerians are able to have a good Yuletide after somewhat of an intense 2025? Would we be getting a discount of 50% as requested by the reps who have asked for the government to cut down on the taxation, which is something that the airlines have complained about? Multiple taxation being one of the major factors, reasons for the high cost of flight tickets. We'll keep you updated as that plays out. Let's go on now to some of your messages on the live feed. Good morning, Anthony Emenogu. Hausad Muazu, condolences to the family of the late deputy governor, and 50% reduction in aviation as requested by the reps will be a good one. Good morning, Eli Yakubu on YouTube. Let's see what's happening on Facebook at this time. Also Francis Namani, Jude Uja, thank you for joining from Benue State. And on the WhatsApp platform, a handful of your messages right here already. Let's run through a few of them. One can say Dangote's financial support for education is okay, but that's a very big masquerade in the north. He should work for free education for all people of educational age. Quality education should be a right, not a privilege to every Nigerian, because we can afford it, and it is basic for every or any child's survival in our highly competitive world. Currently, the political configurations we have in the country do not give Nigerians what we are due by right, as we have in other parts of the world with so much natural resources. May I use this opportunity to plead with Dangote to liaise with like minds in the north to bring about free education for all people of school age, is what social engineer Comrade Itodo shares as his thoughts. If other elites in Nigeria are doing what Dangote is doing, I don't think there will be poverty in Nigeria. However, also, speaking on the arrest of Ngige, we should call on our leaders who have stolen our money to be arrested to return those funds, because they are the ones who have run the economy dry and making people suffer, is what Opulent in Buhari shares. And political class frustrating Nigeria's future, says Emir Sanusi. Very precise statement. Looking back from 1999 to date, 26 years wasted, no light, water, fuel, cooking gas. Good economy above Nigerians are killed on a daily basis. Do we experience this, or did we experience this during the military? Basically, democracy is not working for Nigeria, is what Pa Andrew A. Odoimo in Suleja shares. And ADC vows to unseat Tinubu come 2027. It is easy to say, but difficult to execute. Will there be credible oppositions to challenge APC in 2027 elections? What happened in Tanzania elections may repeat itself in 2027. The opposition parties should wake up from their slumber, is what Chima in Apple shares. And Holy Bello says ADC is a very phony party, a party that none of its members can win a councillorship seat. They want to defeat Tinubu in 2027. I love in Swahili. How does that sound? Let's take some voice notes at this time, shall we? Okay, get to the calls first. Good morning.
Hello, Itodo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Itodo.
I can hear you. Good morning.
My name is CJ from Atavales.
Welcome, CJ.
Itodo,
Yes.
US intercepted the Nigeria ship that carried crude oil, illegal crude oil. What my question is this: is it in the Nigeria border or where? Itodo? Hello.
I'm listening to you, sir. So I'm going to get you details right now, but finish your thoughts so I can respond to that.
If it's in Nigeria territory offshore, which means they are on ground now, we thank God for them. Please, they should do more. Because as in Nigeria it is now, nobody knows how many crude oil they move outside Nigeria. Nobody knows. As the Senate said, they are mortgaging in our future. They are seeing politics as a business instead of serving. That's how Nigeria politicians are taking their own politics as. It's not to serve, it's to just to make their own business. They take it as a business. It's not good. It's not good. Look, I'm praying, let the US come. It's not only to fight terrorism. Even the drug. So drug barons is from my people. Eastern side and Southerners, honestly, it's bad.
All right.
We need US now. APC cannot do it because their hand. Any community or any organization where their leader is into drug or terrorists, it's hardly to fight it. If they like, let them appoint Christopher Musa, 100 people. If they like, let them appoint people like Marwa 10. It will not work because their hand is on it. We need the US to do.
All right.
Honestly, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your thoughts. And to the question you asked about the vessel that was seized by the U.S. over alleged crude theft, the United States Coast Guard, in collaboration with the U.S. Navy, intercepted a Nigerian-owned supertanker skipper over allegations of crude oil theft, piracy, and other transnational crimes. The vessel, 20-year-old, very large crude carrier, is reportedly owned and managed by a Nigerian-based company, though registered under another company and headquartered in Marshall Islands. Authorities said the tanker was illegally flying the Guyanese flag at the time of its arrest, and beyond suspicions of stolen crude, the vessel is also being investigated for allegedly transporting a large consignment of hard drugs and operating within a network backed by suspected Iranian and other Islamist-linked money laundering financiers. So that's details for what exactly played out there. Let's run through a few more of your calls. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Abubakar calling from Gwagwalada.
Go ahead.
I greet all the callers, esteemed listeners, and contributors of Nigeria for compliment of the season. May God bless the soul of the late Deputy Governor of Western State. Someone asked, what do men do with money? It's a rhetorical question. Men do a lot with money. And it is congrats to the chairman of Dangote Group for this educational address. But yet, we are still appealing to him to make all his goods and services affordable to Nigeria. That will be more meaningful. He will revolutionize general prosperity. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing. Let's run through some of your voice notes at this time, and we'll get to you first. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Itodo. My name is Omar Dudua. I'm transmitting from Gwagalada, Abuja. AFCC detained Ngige to be arraigned today. Yes, this is a progressive party. Ngige is an APC member. He served under APC government, and the same APC government approving him. This can never happen under any other party or any people deceiving party. They can't do it. Yes, They can't do it. They be shouting wish hunting, wish hunting, wish hunting. So if you misstep or if you go over your boundaries, no matter what you are in a party, APC will probe you and the law will take its effect. And ADC vow to unseat Tinubu, made them the vow. Who are those in ADC?
Deacon Itodo, good morning, and may God bless our weekend. My name is Triple D, sending this voice message. Remi Tinubu says they are working hard to save Nigeria. They made Nigeria safe before now, only that her husband said he will continue where Buhari stopped. And as he continue where he stopped, that is the result they are seeing. Because you cannot tell us you come and continue from where another person stopped. That means you don't have your own, idea on the government, on the leadership. Well, on ADC, they are working hard to take over power 2027. With which crop of people? Is it the same people that went to APC and they came back to PDP, destroy it, and then they are cycling themselves? May God give us the right person among them. Have a nice day. Good morning.
Good morning. On Nigeria Air Force, Fubara was drumming support for Tinubu. It's not what we have been saying. Anybody that is pitting politicians is wasting time. Someone that removed him from office and put an administrator is the one that is drumming support for his re-election now. Anybody that is killing himself because of politicians is wasting his time because they are always after their selfish interest. Thank you and God bless you all. Chukwumita from Madala.
Good morning. This is Imachori calling from Masokoro. Let me start with the death of the deputy governor in the office. May the Lord console the family and the state. So, that is dead for you. That is dead for you. They do not care where you come from. So rest in peace. And then let me talk about the border. It's very, very important. Let all the country that we have a border, let have good relationship so that you can able to know who are they coming in, who they are not coming in. And then some banks are complaining. Truly, Nigerian people don't hear vow for the tax of banks. I really support the CBN, what they are doing concerning next year. They should change some things. This tax that they used to remove money from Nigerian people and then adding how much person is going to withdraw is a very good something. And then PDP say they make a mistake of bringing him or him losing the election. I don't understand that. May the Lord help us. May the Lord see us through. Let all the plan of the government, let him bring growth to this nation. Security is our major problem. We pray God will see us through. Good morning.
All right, good morning. Thank you for sharing. Well, they were referring to the fact that they lost Adeleke, who is the Osun State governor, due to party error and not pressure, was what they were referring to. He's moved on to the Accord Party right now, leaving the PDP with just but one southern governor. Let's take a few calls right now as we start to wrap things up on this segment. You can catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Good morning. You have 60 seconds. Good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning, Itodo.
Welcome, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Nigerian family. I remember humble self, Bokrali, I'm calling from Pilokubo. My deepest sympathy and condolences to the good people of Bayelsa State over the death of their deputy governor. The Itodo, you can see in whatever we're doing in life, after planning everything, we should put death as part of the plan. I'm very sure when that man left for office yesterday, if they had told him that this is the last time you be coming back to this house, You will never come back to the Afra. He will never believe you. He is healthy, he is hale and hearty. And I'm also very sure he had planned for 2027. So this goes out to all of us and those who think because of 2027 they can, trace anybody. Look, death does not look at status. It does not bother what your status is. Once it is time, you are going, and what you'll be remembered for should be of paramount concern to you. So this is a wake-up call to all of us. Go and update your records. Those you are owing, those that owe you. Please, this thing doesn't announce these days.
All right.
Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
Thank you very much, sir. 60 seconds to you as well. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, Deacon Itodo.
Good morning, sir.
This is Chukwudi, the listener from Southeast Abia State.
Go ahead.
My friend Fubara throws support to Tinubu. Yes, that's what he's supposed to do. Say without Tinubu, Fubara for them impeach Fubara for that seat, and it's very very painful for you to be impeached. Better to resign, because that some people say maybe Tinubu throw a state of emergency. No, you don't use that state of emergency. Can't get that small. Are you getting me? Because Wike was very, very passionate to remove Tinubu from Fubara from that seat. So, for me, it do normal thing for him to support Tinubu. Tinubu helped me a lot in order to regain that power. So, gradually, maybe you want to build that relationship with Tinubu after every. You go for revenge. Are you getting me?
All right. Thank you for sharing. And moving on to our last batch of messages right now, less than 2 minutes to wrap this up. Inauguration of electric vehicles is a wonderful development that should be applauded, as I strongly advocate for a reasonable improvement in power supply to avoid disappointment. The sudden death of Bayelsa Deputy Governor might not be unconnected with improper management of pressure and stress. May his soul rest in peace, is what Jacob Ode in Madala shares. And Hajia Toyi Abdusalam from Mandala says, Bayelsa Deputy Governor Slums dies in office. May God grant him eternal rest and give his family the fortitude to bear the loss. Yes, I slept good. Thank you very much. Did you sleep well? On our church massacre, why is this court process taking this long? The killer should have been sent to their maker for judgment. What signal are we sending to the grieving families as a people? This case shouldn't and won't be covered up. It's from Fitzgerald in Airport Road. All right. And, okay. I think it's a good time to wrap this up. Let's run through one final message before we do. All right, it's pretty long, so we'll need to skip on that. Go on a break. When we come back at 7 o'clock, it'll be time for The Lead. And we'll be looking at how the screening of some ambassadors went yesterday. Those who were told to bow and go, how you feel about that, and those who were grilled, and a bit of heated exchange that occurred between senators during the screening. Well, stay tuned and be a part of that. Catch up on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Good morning.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
This is